What's up, YouTube? It is Aisha here, and I'm doing my first vlog ever. It's my first pregnancy vlog, actually, because I am pregnant, and I have the test to prove it. This was taken like, I don't know, maybe a week ago, a couple days ago, and you could see it is positive. And it's one of those dollar store tests, but you know, I'd rather not show you my hoard of tests. I am an addict, so just so you know, I've got like a desk full of negative tests over there because I can't stop myself when I'm bored. Anyway, so I decided to do a vlog for all of the people out there. I know that when I was thinking about getting pregnant, I turned to YouTube to see, like, well, not turn to YouTube for like life advice, but like I turned to YouTube to see, like, you know, other ladies and stuff like that. So, you know, I thought I should return the favor, put good karma out there. I'm currently 5 weeks today. I went to the doctor on Wednesday. At the time, I thought I was 6 weeks along because, really weird, my last period was November 27th, and it lasted until about like December 2nd or the 3rd or something like that. And then my husband and I obviously did the deed, and then my period was supposed to happen, my eyebrows crooked. My period was supposed to happen on Christmas Day, and nothing happened. And I was like, huh, because at the time I was just like, oh yeah, I'm not pregnant at all. I know I'm not pregnant, and you know, I knew for a fact I wasn't. And I'd even brought like pads and tampons because we were at Mike's house, or Mike's parents' house for Christmas, and it didn't happen. Nothing happened, and I started thinking, well, maybe I am pregnant. And you know, we had we did all this family stuff, and I kept thinking in the back of my head, well, maybe I'm pregnant, but I didn't say anything because I have a history of, you know, not counting my days and then showing it and being like, hey everyone, I'm pregnant. And so I started counting my days, and it turns out that I am pregnant. I guess it doesn't, I don't know, I really don't know how to count it. It doesn't matter because it doesn't make any sense because my last period, I'm like 3 weeks late or so it would make me like 6 weeks, not 5 weeks. But I guess it doesn't matter as long as there's a baby in there. So I don't know, symptom wise, my boobs hurt, you know, they're pretty swollen, or pretty like heavy and big. My regular bras hurt, or not hurt, but like they're a little tight. I'm gaining weight. Maybe it was just because it was Christmas, but you know, gaining weight. I'm gaining. I've probably gained like 4 or 5 pounds, but I think that's just because I was eating nonstop at I was confused. I'm using like a little record from your webcam feature, and I was just like, what's going on? But anyway, I think because it's the holidays, I might have gained a few pounds, but you know, I still did gain some pounds. But yeah, like I still feel like you know, I think that was the number one sign that I thought something was weird, because it felt like my period was coming like a few days after I ovulated. Like I felt like my period was coming, like, you know, like I got cramps, and like it felt like I had been bleeding or whatever, like the discharge. And so I kept running to the bathroom thinking, okay, this is it, I'm bleeding. And it was nothing. It's just like, you know, weird discharge. Not like weird like yeast infection, like weird like wet kind of discharge. It always felt like wet, like not like sexual wet, but like wet, like water wet kind. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I still kind of feel like my period's gonna start. And like, yeah, I mean, not cramping like miscarriage cramping, but cramping just like kind of like mild, dull kind of cramps I can feel. I'm more hungry than I usually am but I am a big girl, and so I like to eat. And so you probably can't tell on this angle, but I do like to eat, but a little more than usual. And cravings, I don't know cravings, but like I bought a jar of pickles, which I never buy pickles, and I ate the whole thing in like 2 days. And so I don't know about cravings, just the pickles just tasted really good, and so but yeah, so my next appointment is the first kind of prenatal appointment, and it's between 10 and 12 weeks, so sometime mid-February, I think, like the 24th. And so definitely going to that. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, also I just wanted to say, ladies watching this who don't get your positive the day you miss your period, like, don't worry, because that happened to me. I didn't get my positive the day I missed my period. I didn't get my positive for 2 weeks after I missed my period. Like, it was nothing. Negative. Not even like, it was like, it could have been faint, but I was saying it was like, I kept saying, oh, it might be faint, for, months. And it never was. It was my eyes. But maybe, I don't know, obviously something had been there, because here I am today. But, but just don't worry if you don't get your positive, like, when you think you are, then, because I know some ladies who are getting it like 10 days past ovulation, and it was just like, gosh, and I thought that was me, and I went to get my blood drawn, and they were like, you're not pregnant. And so that's how I thought I wasn't pregnant, and then Christmas rolls around, and turns out I am. But, oh yeah, and I got my blood drawn on Wednesday, and then the nurse called on Thursday and was like, well, we need to check your blood again, and my levels were at 26 the first time. And so they were like, well, you're probably like 4 weeks and some days. And I was like, well, okay. And then they said, well, we need to check it again, because if it doesn't double, then, there's some problems. So I went in the next day and checked it, and it was at 91. So it more than doubled in a day. So I don't know. I guess that's good. I mean, that's really good. I'm not like upset. I'm just glad that it doubled, and actually, really, I don't know, it just feels surreal. Like, emotionally, I don't have any kids. I have 2 cats, but, that are pretty much my babies, but, not really actual babies. And so, like, it just feels really surreal. Like, it's hard to explain, knowing that there's, because me and my husband have wanted kids, but it's never been something that's like actually happening soon. Like, it's always been like, oh, when we have kids, we're gonna tell them this, and we're gonna dress them like this, and we're gonna teach them this. But now it's like, okay, in September you're gonna have a baby, like, and like telling my parents and stuff, and they're like, all like both sets of grandparents, like his parents already have grandkids, so they're used to it. But this is my parents' first grandkids, so they're beyond ecstatic. And it's just weird, to kind of think, like, holidays now, I'm gonna have a kid with me, and for Christmas, I'm gonna have to get gifts for a kid and my husband, and it's not just gonna be me and my husband anymore. When we go to the movies, if we go to walks or something, we're gonna have to think about the baby, and it's gonna be our baby. It's not gonna be like, I have like 2 goddaughters, and obviously I been around babies and stuff, but it's like different knowing that it's gonna be our kid. It's not gonna be, we don't have to give her back. We don't have, well, I don't know, him, it, them. We don't have to give it back. At the end of the day, I don't have to babysit it. I don't have to ask permission to watch it, or it's gonna be our kid. So I think that definitely is the most surreal part about this whole thing, is, I'm going to be someone's mom. Like, that's kind of intense. Like, I still feel like, I can still remember being a kid, now I'm going to be someone's mom. So, definitely excited about that. So, yeah. But, cool. So this is 5 weeks. not to talk your ear off anymore, but I'm already at like 10 minutes, so I don't even know if you want to watch this, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, so 5 weeks. Next update, I'm gonna try to do one every week, so you guys can, kind of, because I hate watching the pregnancy videos and the ladies do one at like 4 weeks, or the worst is when they're trying to conceive vlogs, and they're like, oh, maybe it's a positive, and then you see in the little sidebar over here that it says like 10 weeks pregnant, and you're like, okay, like kind of ruins the surprise. But I'm gonna try to do one every week, so then you kind of see the growingness and the kind of development. So I'm gonna show you my belly, but there's really nothing there. Like I said, I think I just put on a couple of pounds, but yeah. So here is my 5 week, but I'm exactly 5 weeks today, and so a couple of pounds from the break, but you guys get the point. So back up. So yeah, so as you can see, there's, I don't know, really nothing there. Maybe there is, and I'm just imagining it, but definitely bloat and constipation are the two biggest symptoms I'm having right now. Those two things are killing me, literally killing me. And I just ate dinner, so maybe that's why I look a little bigger, but so yeah, so see you later, YouTube. And yeah, so I will catch you guys next Sunday.